Welcome to Sci Discovery Chronicles. In today's episode, we are delving into the captivating science behind one of the world's most beloved beverages, coffee. From its origins as a humble bean to the complex process of brewing, coffee is a journey of transformation and discovery. So grab a cup of your favorite brew and join us as we explore the fascinating world of coffee. Segment 1. The origins of coffee. Our journey begins with the coffee plant, a tropical evergreen that produces cherries containing the coffee beans we know and love. The story of coffee is steeped in legend and history. It is believed that coffee was first discovered in Ethiopia, where a goat herder named Koldi noticed his goats becoming unusually energetic after eating red berries from a particular bush. The energizing effects of these berries eventually caught the attention of local monks, who brewed them into a drink, thus starting the long journey of coffee from the forests of Ethiopia to the world stage. The coffee plant belongs to the Coffea genus, with the two most common species being Arabica coffea arabica and Robusta coffea canephora. Arabica beans are renowned for their complex flavors and aromatic qualities, while Robusta beans tend to be stronger and more bitter, with higher caffeine content. The choice of coffee plants significantly influences the flavor profile of the coffee that ends up in your cup. Segment 2. Coffee harvesting and processing. Once the coffee cherries are ripe and ready for harvest, the journey to your cup truly begins. Coffee cherries are harvested either by hand or mechanically. In many regions, especially in specialty coffee production, hand picking is preferred to ensure that only the ripest cherries are selected. After harvesting, the cherries undergo a crucial processing phase to remove the outer layers and extract the beans. There are two primary methods of processing, the dry method and the wet method. In the dry method, cherries are spread out in the sun to dry, which can take several weeks. This method is often used in regions with a dry climate. The dried cherries are then hulled to remove the parchment layer surrounding the beans. In the wet method, cherries are pulped to remove the outer fruit layer. The beans are then fermented in water for a period ranging from 12 to 48 hours. This fermentation process helps to remove the mucilage, a sticky substance that clings to the beans. After fermentation, the beans are washed and dried, often in the sun or using mechanical dryers. Each processing method imparts different flavors and characteristics to the coffee, affecting everything from acidity to body and sweetness. The choice of processing method can have a profound impact on the final taste of the coffee. Segment 3. The art and science of roasting. Roasting is where the magic truly happens. Coffee beans are transformed from their green, raw state into the aromatic, flavorful beans we use to make coffee. The roasting process involves heating the beans to high temperatures, typically between 370 to 540 degrees Fahrenheit 190 to 280 degrees Celsius. This heat causes a series of chemical reactions known as the Maillard reaction, which produces the complex flavors and aromas associated with roasted coffee. Roasting can vary widely, from light to dark roasts. Light roasts retain more of the original bean's flavors, showcasing the unique characteristics of the coffee's origin. These roasts often have a higher acidity and more delicate flavors. Dark roasts, on the other hand, develop a stronger, more intense flavor with smoky or bittersweet notes. The roasting time and temperature play a critical role in determining the final flavor profile of the coffee. The degree of roast also affects the coffee's solubility, which in turn influences how it extracts during brewing. Lighter roasts may require a longer extraction time, while darker roasts often extract more quickly. Segment 4. The grinding process. Once roasted, coffee beans need to be ground to prepare them for brewing. The grind size is crucial as it directly affects the extraction process and the final flavor of the coffee. The goal of grinding is to increase the surface area of the beans to allow hot water to extract the soluble compounds that contribute to flavor. Different brewing methods require different grind sizes. For instance, espresso requires a fine grind to ensure a rich, concentrated flavor under high pressure. Drip coffee typically uses a medium grind, while French press coffee calls for a coarse grind to avoid over-extraction and bitterness. The grind size can greatly influence the taste and strength of the coffee, making it essential to choose the right grind for your brewing method. Segment 5. Brewing methods and their impact. Brewing is the final step in the coffee making process, where ground coffee interacts with hot water to extract flavors. There are several popular brewing methods, each with its unique technique and flavor profile. Espresso. This method involves forcing hot water through finely ground coffee at high pressure, resulting in a strong, concentrated shot of coffee. Espresso serves as the base for many other coffee drinks, such as lattes and cappuccinos. Drip coffee, also known as filter coffee. This method uses gravity to pass hot water through ground coffee. The coffee is brewed directly into a carafe or pot, and the filter prevents coffee grounds from entering the final brew. French press. In this method, coarse coffee grounds are steeped in hot water before being separated by pressing a plunger through a mesh filter. French press coffee is known for its rich and full-bodied flavor. Pour over. This manual brewing method involves pouring hot water over coffee grounds in a filter. The water slowly drips through the coffee, allowing for precise control over the brewing time and extraction. Cold brew. Cold brew coffee is made by steeping coarsely ground coffee in cold water for an extended period, usually 12 to 24 hours. The result is a smooth, less acidic coffee concentrate that can be diluted with water or milk. Each brewing method offers a different experience, highlighting various aspects of the coffee's flavor profile. The choice of method can dramatically impact the taste and quality of the final cup. Segment 6. The science of coffee compounds. Coffee is more than just a beverage. It's a complex mixture of compounds that contribute to its flavor, aroma, and effects on the body. The most well-known compound in coffee is caffeine, a natural stimulant that affects the central nervous system. Caffeine increases alertness and reduces fatigue by blocking adenosine receptors in the brain, which helps to improve cognitive function and mood. In addition to caffeine, coffee contains a range of bioactive compounds, including antioxidants such as chlorogenic acids. These antioxidants help combat oxidative stress and inflammation in the body, potentially offering various health benefits. Studies have suggested that moderate coffee consumption may be associated with a reduced risk of certain diseases, including type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and neurodegenerative disorders. Coffee also contains volatile compounds that contribute to its aroma. These compounds are released during roasting and brewing, creating a complex bouquet of smells that can range from fruity and floral to nutty and chocolatey. The interplay of these compounds influences the overall sensory experience of drinking coffee. Segment 7. Coffee's cultural and economic impact. Coffee's influence extends far beyond its role as a beverage. It has a profound cultural and economic impact around the world. Coffee cultivation is a major industry, providing livelihoods for millions of people involved in farming, processing, and distribution. Major coffee-producing countries include Brazil, Colombia, Vietnam, and Ethiopia, each with its unique coffee-growing traditions and practices. Coffee culture varies widely from country to country. In Italy, espresso is a daily ritual, while in Sweden, coffee breaks known as fika are an important social tradition. In Ethiopia, coffee ceremonies are an integral part of social life, where coffee is brewed and enjoyed in a communal setting. These cultural practices reflect the diverse ways in which coffee is appreciated and enjoyed across the globe. Economically, coffee is one of the most traded commodities in the world. The global coffee market is a dynamic and complex system that involves numerous players, from small-scale farmers to multinational corporations. Fair trade and sustainability initiatives have become increasingly important in ensuring that coffee production supports ethical and environmentally friendly practices. Segment 8. The future of coffee. As we look to the future, several trends and challenges are shaping the world of coffee. Climate change is one of the most pressing issues facing coffee production. Rising temperatures and shifting rainfall patterns can affect coffee yields and quality. In response, researchers and farmers are exploring climate-resilient coffee varieties and sustainable agricultural practices to adapt to these changes. Another trend is the rise of specialty coffee. Consumers are increasingly interested in high-quality, ethically sourced coffee with unique flavor profiles. Specialty coffee roasters and cafes are focusing on traceability, transparency, and innovation to meet the demands of discerning coffee drinkers. Additionally, advancements in technology are transforming the coffee industry. From precision agriculture to automated brewing equipment, technology is enhancing the efficiency and quality of coffee production and preparation. Conclusion: The science of coffee is a rich and multifaceted field, encompassing everything from the biology of the coffee plant to the chemistry of roasting and brewing. As we've explored today, coffee is not just a beverage. It's a complex and fascinating journey from bean to brew. Its impact on our lives, culture, and economy is profound and far-reaching. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of coffee on Sci Discovery Chronicles. We hope you've gained a deeper appreciation for the science and artistry behind your favorite cup of joe. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our upcoming episodes. Until next time, keep discovering and savoring the wonders of science in everyday life.